Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your reading for what message is meant to find you right now. Remember that this reading does not necessarily have any specific date on it. Whenever this message finds you, and whenever you find this message, then this reading will be for you at this given time. You are starting with a dominant energy of the drum roll. You have here none other than your own card, okay? The Star in reverse. So there's something here that is still unhealed within you, okay? I am sensing, picking up on the fact that you have been detached from this emotion. You've been detached from this situation for quite a while, that it's almost as if you don't want to look at it. But on the surface, you're telling yourself everything's fine. There's nothing wrong. But if you really look into this, there's something still that has gone unhealed, okay? Now, again, you could be dealing with Aquarius, does not have to be, but this is your dominant energy, okay? Now, before I continue reading, I'm going to go ahead and grab another card from this other deck, and this is going to give us a general overview as to the energy that is influencing this entire reading, okay? So what is the energy that is influencing this entire reading? We have here confidence, okay? So the number 13, which is equal to the number 4, and that is all about your home, family, where you come from, your roots, that sort of thing. So I also see an I in the middle of this. So I do see that there's this kind of energy where this is having to do with either a lack of confidence in an area of your life, or with the fact that you need to start working on your confidence. You know, when it comes to confidence, a lot of times people say, okay, well, you know, you have a certain skill, you should do something with it, right? Sure, people have a lot of skills, right? People are born with different skills. But being born with skills is not enough. You have to have the confidence in order to execute those skills. So whatever this is pertaining to, whether it's a project, whether it's a career, an idea, a relationship, love, friendship, family, whatever this is something where you need to start looking within, okay? Looking within to find the confidence that you need in order to heal that aspect of yourself. Okay? So this is confidence here for you. This is basically influencing your entire reading. There's also something here having to do with the fact that you need to start focusing on working on your level of self-love, your value, okay? Basically, you feeling worthy enough of having something. Now, you also have here the 8 of Swords, the Page of Swords, the Ace of Wands reverse, the 10 of Cups, the Empress reverse, the Tower, 6 of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Sun, and the 3 of Pentacles. And at the bottom of the deck, you have here the Knight of Cups reverse, okay? At the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Cups reverse, it's almost as if somebody here has their emotions blocked off, okay? It's like you want to make a move, or you want to say something, you want to express something, but something is holding you back, whether this is you towards somebody or somebody towards you. There's a level of holding something back. Now, here the root of the issue is the 10 of Cups. With the 10 of Cups here being the root of the issue, it's in direct connection with your challenge, okay? So this is challenging, and this is basically the root of the issue, the fact that you want this. You desire to have a beautiful family, a beautiful partnership, okay? But you also understand, or are understanding, that it needs emotional availability, okay? Because it's cups. You're dealing with a lot of emotions here. But the root of the issue is, how do I open up? How do I start feeling safe in a space where I need to attach to a person on an emotional level? A healthy attachment, of course, right? So the root of the issue is how to make this happen. Because I do see that either for one of you guys, there is a disconnect in a connection. There's an emotional disconnect, or an emotional disconnect within yourself, okay? Now, here in the recent past, the Empress reverse, I do see that something that was growing, okay, it just all of a sudden kind of, something was just completely stopped, okay? It's like it was growing, it was going in the right direction, and then all of a sudden, it's kind of like a plant that is growing and growing and growing, and then you put a lid on it, okay? You put a lid on top of it, and it can't grow anymore. It's growing backwards, right? It's growing the other way. So here with the Empress reverse, there is something here that you wanted to birth into, perhaps, you know, maybe a relationship. It could be a job, business, whatever this is, an idea. But I feel like as soon as it started moving, okay, something here blocked it off, okay? Whether you shut down emotionally, this other person shut down emotionally, and it just did not happen. Recent past. Now here what you have here in your opportunity, interestingly, in your opportunity, there is a Tower moment. This is what's coming towards you that you don't see, okay? Some shocking revelation, some kind of news that might seem a little bit, whoa, where did that come from, okay, at first. But if you really, really think about it, and if you really look at deep within, you will know that this was bound to happen. Why? Because it was already crumbling. Something was already falling apart. Okay, so this is your opportunity, okay, because it's almost as if sometimes things have to fall apart in order for you to see clarity, in order for you to have liberation. So the more that you resist, the more that this negativity might persist, or this feeling of feeling unhealed, okay? Now, I do see here in your subconsciousness, you want to move on. You want to transition. You want some kind of change in your life. Either you want to move, you know, directions. You want to move to a new home. But I see here that you desire some kind of transition. Now, I do see that somebody sees you as very stable. Somebody sees you as having it all together. They see you as a very respectable person, maybe having a lot of money, that sort of thing. But I also pick up on the energy where this is something that this person admires. Virgo, Taurus that you're dealing with, does not have to be. It could also be a person here that you are attracting into your life, or that you're currently involved with. Now you also have here the Sun. The Sun is your action advice. Now let's go ahead and start clarifying these energies to see what this star reverse is all about here in connection to confidence. Remember, work on your confidence, work on your self-worth, what you deserve, what you want, that sort of thing. So we have here the King of Cups, okay, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups reverse, as well as the Hanged Man. So it's time for you to come up with a new perspective, okay? Take the time to really look at the situation from a different angle, okay? Because if you keep thinking about it in the same way, it's kind of like, you know, you read a book, right? You read a book, you know, beginning to end, and you're like, okay, I've already read that. I know what their point is. I get it. I get it. I see what they mean, what the author means. But then maybe 2 years later, okay, you've grown within those 2 years. You've experienced certain things within those 2 years, right? You read that book again. You pick it up and you read it again. Guess what? You're going to come up with a new perspective. You will find things about that book. You will find lessons within that book that you may not have picked up on 2 years prior, okay? So this is all about looking at the situation from a new angle, a new perspective, and you will find clarity. Not only will you find clarity, but just like this Hanged Man, okay, you will find enlightenment. Enlightenment is coming to you, and it is directly connected to a soulmate union and a soulmate connection. If you want clarity on this situation, then you have to look within, okay? Because I do sense that it's almost as if you have to understand things from their perspective. Because a lot of times if you just come at things or at people with your own knowledge, with your own experience, but you don't ask the questions, right? You don't take the time to get to know that person. You don't know where that person is coming from, right? If, let's say, for example, you're at a coffee shop and all of a sudden, you know, the person in front of you, they kind of yell at you, telling you, why are you trying to cut in front of me? And you're like, what? I'm not trying to cut in front of you. But they're just kind of like in that energy where they're late for work, right? You don't know that they're late for work. They're late for work and they're irritated. Perhaps they just checked their email while they're waiting in line, and they're even more aggravated because they just read that email. And so you happen to just be there, right? So you have to understand where that other person, that situation is coming from, right? And that helps you gain a new perspective. Instead of you getting triggered, getting angry, you're like, oh yeah, okay, well, that person is running late for work, you know, okay, they're very irritated, their boss just, you know, emailed them something that made them feel really bad, and so they took it out on you. Okay, you know what, be the bigger person, right? It's just an example Virgo, Taurus. Could also be the energy of Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. I do see here Taurus. I see here, I've already mentioned that. But whatever or whoever this is, I do see that this person has a lot of love, okay, in their heart. Whether you have a lot of love in your heart for this person, but I also see the disconnect. The disconnect is that this has become a codependent connection. So now let's go and see this result. The Knight of Pentacles reverse, okay, the Seven of Pentacles, as well as the Eight of Wands reverse. At the bottom of the deck, you have here the Three of Swords reverse. So you're getting over it. Congratulations. You're getting over the hurt. You're getting over the pain, okay? And I do feel like there is this energy where right now maybe a person that made a promise to you not really delivering. There's no communication. There's no movement forward. You keep waiting. You keep waiting. You keep waiting. And it's not happening. I mean, it's just not going to happen. I see it right here very clearly. It's a person who has made some promises, but right now it's hard for them to deliver on those promises. And the lines of communication are just not opening up right now. Okay, there is a stallness in the situation. It's not moving forward. But the good news is that you are already getting over it here with the Three of Swords reverse. Okay, now go ahead and go into the extended, okay, in just a little bit. But let's see, before we go into the extended, ask a yes or no question. You will be getting a yes or no answer to your question. Is this a yes or no? This is the, the Nine of Pentacles reverse. That is a no, okay? Drop the burden, drop the stress. 10 of Wands here. Whatever it is, being awake at night, whatever it is that is burdening you, whether it's a trust issue, which I see here, the Seven of Swords reverse, whether you don't trust a process, somebody doesn't trust you, there is an element of trust issues playing a part here. And the Nine of Pentacles reversed again, it's a no, but there's some kind of codependent connection that you need to start working on, okay? Somebody here is highly dependent on you, or you depend on somebody. When I say that, it doesn't mean financially, just financially only. It could be anything. It could be that you gain your confidence through being with that person, or this person gains their confidence through being with you in some kind of way, shape, or form, okay? It could also be the fact that perhaps this individual and you have a codependent connection based on them fulfilling a part of you that you feel you can't fulfill yourself, okay? And so therefore, they're always there to fill that void, okay? And that's why it's hard for either them to release you or for you to release them. But this is a codependent situation that you need to start moving away from, whether it's career related, family related, whatever this is, okay? Now let's go ahead and see what the dice has here for you. You have here the sign of Sagittarius, could be a Sagittarius, also the number 4. Focus on your family environment. It could also be stemming from fear in your family dynamic, maybe something that happened in childhood to you that has gone unhealed. It could be childhood wounds, childhood issues that perhaps you've been pushing away for far too long, and now the universe is asking you, it's time for you to deal with this so that you're able to open up new horizons. And now here with the sign of Sagittarius, this is also about you embracing that energy of asking questions, okay? Exploration. Maybe you want to take a vacation. Perhaps there's a part of you that wants to take a new class, read a book, that sort of thing. If you have an idea to do something with a business, it's time for you to start opening up to investing in that idea as well, okay? Now let's go ahead and finalize your reading with a angel message. Let's see what we have here for you. You have here 111, okay? One of my favorite ones. So if you see on the clock 111, okay, then that's a sign for you. You are going in the right direction. I am creative. You are creative indeed. Okay, you are a pioneer. Angels are ready to fully support you in this endeavor so that you can co-create with the universe a life that you love. I am creative. So again, this is all about you believing in yourself, believing in your confidence, gaining more confidence. Remember, you don't have to be a genius to be good so that people can like your idea. You don't have to be the best at something. You just have to have that energy of really liking what you do, being passionate about what you do. It's kind of like me. This comes easy to me, right? Not only does it come easy to me, it's something that I love doing, okay? It's something that inspires me. I want to do these readings for you. I love doing these readings for you. I can't wait to see what unfolds each and every week, right? And so there's that energy where that's how you will know you are on the right path. You don't have to wait to see who's going to like you, who's not going to like you. Not everybody's going to like you, and that's okay. We are all different. You are going to attract your own tribe. Your own tribe will naturally gravitate to you, and whoever doesn't, then they're not for you. It's as simple as that, okay? All right, if you are interested in watching the extended reading, then go ahead and click on the description box below. And I have partnered with Psychic Source so that you can receive 10 minutes for only $10 and an additional 3 minutes for free. Make sure to use my special discount code 26489 at checkout. The link to my Psychic Source partnership is down in the description box below. In the extended reading, I go into the other person's subconsciousness, their deeper thoughts about you, their deeper feelings for you, their next actions, moves, and more. And thank you all so much for all of your positive feedback for the extended reading. I am so glad that you guys are loving the extended reading so much. So again, if you want to check out the link to the extended, the link is down in the description box below.